Hi, I'm Michael Josh, and you're watching Gadget Match. We're only a few weeks away from Mobile World Congress 2018, where Samsung is expected to unveil their latest flagship, the Galaxy S9. But not too long ago, they unveiled this. This is our Samsung Galaxy A8 and A8 Plus unboxing and review. This is it, the Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus 2018. We're only unboxing one phone because the non-Plus model comes in the same box and has the same contents. We really like this metallic blue accent on the box. It's reminiscent of the Note 8. Alright, let's slice this open. Here we have another box with a clear, hard plastic case and user guides. And here it is, the Galaxy A8 Plus 2018. Okay, let's set it aside for now and see what else is inside the box. A pair of 3.5mm headphones, USB-C cable, and USB wall charger with adaptive fast charging. While we power on the phone, roll spec sheet. Ticking inside the phone is an Exynos 7885 Octa, a slightly better chipset compared to ones inside the Galaxy A 2017 series. Historically, the Galaxy A series from Samsung are rehashed versions of the previous year's flagship, sans a few features, a few compromises that ensure clear differentiation from Samsung's high-end Galaxy S line. But this year's Galaxy A series is nothing like previous Galaxy A smartphones. In fact, when we first were briefed on the phone, Samsung reps were insistent. This year's A8 and A8 Plus are premium phones. And sure enough, the A series became much like the S series. At first glance, the A8 looks just like the S8 with its frame-hugging display. The edges on the A8 do not curve on both sides, its forehead and chin are a tad bit thicker, and the hands both models are surprisingly hefty for their size, and while both models have Super AMOLED displays, resolution takes a dip. But having said all that, while clearly there are compromises, these are compromises that we are willing to get behind. In exchange for a lower resolution display, you get better battery life, especially on the Plus model. Its heft gives both phones a more premium feel, and the lack of curved edges, while not as sexy, make the phone easier to handle. If you've never been a fan of curved Samsung displays, then you'll like the A8 and the A8 Plus. Other design features you might want to keep in mind: the fingerprint sensor is in a more reachable spot, one that doesn't make you accidentally smudge the camera. And since that's now on the back, Face Unlock is also available as a security option. Samsung still kept the headphone jack. Both phones charge via a USB Type-C port. There's a speaker grill over here next to the power button, a position that we like because we don't end up muffling the sound when watching videos or playing games. And like last year's models, this year's A8s are also water and dust resistant. Samsung's flagship phones have always had great cameras, and it's so nice to see a non-flagship device also perform really well in this department. Here are some photos we took in Koh Rong and Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The camera is fast and doesn't feel clunky. Optical image stabilization, or OIS, would have made low-light photos even better, and videos a lot more stable. But we're not complaining. We're also pleasantly surprised about how good our selfies turned out. Not really one of Samsung's specialties. The A8 and A8 Plus don't just have high-resolution cameras, they also have two selfie shooters, enabling a feature called Live Focus, which we first saw on the Galaxy Note 8. Live focus on these selfie cameras works really well. Here, take a look at these sample photos. Like on the Note 8, you can adjust the background blur during and after taking the shot. The other camera is also a wide-angle lens, which makes group selfies a lot easier to take, and solo ones can capture more background. One of our favorite features, especially on the Plus model, is battery life. Any high-end phone in 2018 that doesn't last a full day would be disappointing. Especially when you're on a remote island like Koh Rong in Cambodia, where charging is not always an available option during the day. Having a battery that lasts through the day and then some is a must. The Plus model especially can last more than 24 hours with moderate use. That's a few games, lots of photos, a little bit of video, social media, and web browsing, and with LTE constantly on. Charging isn't a pain either, because the A8 and A8 Plus both come with Samsung's adaptive fast charging. So, are the Samsung Galaxy A8 and A8 Plus your gadget match? To be honest, we really like this phone, but because of its price, it's a bit hard for us to wholeheartedly recommend. Come on, it's got everything going for it. Great cameras, a great display, awesome battery life. But in most countries where it's available, the A8 and A8 Plus are just a few bucks cheaper than last year's flagship, the S8. And whether you go for last year's S8 or the A8, the experience is more or less going to be the same. So, if you're really due for an upgrade and you want a Samsung phone that offers little to no compromises and you have some extra cash lying around, then definitely go check out the A8 or the A8 Plus. If not, and you're looking to get better value for money, we'd recommend getting the Samsung Galaxy Note FE instead, the improved and safer version of the Galaxy Note 7. Its price tag sits between the two models and still has an S Pen as an added feature. It also wouldn't hurt to wait for the Galaxy S9 announcement. Most likely, last year's model will get some additional price cuts. And that was our Samsung Galaxy A8 and A8 Plus unboxing and review. For more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, follow GadgetMatch on social media, and make GadgetMatch.com your daily habit. Until the next video, I'm Michael Josh. Thanks for dropping by.